You're watching Day or Night X. X is for exotics. And this is Mystique. She is a mystic female. And this animal I picked up here at a reptile expo here in St. Louis. It was produced by Jeff Hartwig Reptiles. It's the only animal I've ever bought from them. I haven't even seen them at the show since then. So I need to really get in contact with them and see how they've been doing and update them on this girl. And again, that's a good thing about Reptile Expos is that you can actually talk to the breeders who actually sold you the animal. Even if it's years later, you can still get in touch with them. And I'm sure if they're good breeders, they want to know how the animal is doing that they sold you. But this lady here, as I will tell them, is doing very well. She is always been one of my best eaters in my collection. The only thing that's happened to her that I noticed has been kind of a change is in her demeanor. She used to be a very fiery, snappy, not as far as biting me or anything like that. It's just she would attack her food very aggressively. You open up the enclosure and she's like coming out. She wants, she would run. She would filming her was a nightmare. She wouldn't stay still. You'll see in this video she does move around quite a bit, but she has, as she's gotten older, she is really starting to come within herself and kind of she's a lot more laid back, a lot more docile. And a shot like this where her just sitting there probably about a year ago would have been impossible. Now she does have her moments where she will just sit, but once she gets going, she used to be very fiery and just all over the place. Now she is really mellowed out, and I like that because I never was able to get really good shots of her like this. I could take photographs of it, but I wasn't able to film her, especially not out in the open. A year ago, she would have been she would have been out of control. So this kind of shocked me. I was prepared for her to be really flighty, much like my blue-eyed leucistic was in the video I did on him. But she actually, she kind of just chilled out, and once I get her in my hand, she gets a little bit more movement out of her. But wanted to pick her up and show you because with her being so still, I wasn't able to show you all the brilliant colors that she has, especially underneath. Her belly is pure white, and one of the things I love about these mystics, no, they're not the most glamorous snakes out there as far as ball pythons are concerned, morph wise, but they have a very beautiful color palette. And with them laying on their belly all the time, you don't get to see just how beautiful they are underneath. They have a pure white, beautiful belly, and the blushing and just goes right up that side. They look amazing. She is not as beautiful as my Pastavi pair, especially not the female Pastavi that I have, but she has some remarkably beautiful colors, and that sunlight really makes that evident. When she's indoor under artificial light, she is very dull. She just doesn't look that great, unfortunately. Like a lot of mystics do look as they get older, they just lose a lot of the vibrancy and a lot of the colors, and it's kind of dull out. But what these animals do, obviously, you pair them up with the right animals and the right morphs, I should say, and you get some brilliant babies. Me personally, I'm looking forward to getting a mystic potion out of this one. That's one of the animals that I would like to produce on my own. I wanted to produce a blue-eyed Lucy, a piebald, and an albino all on my own, and I ended up loving those morphs so much I ended up buying them. So it would be nice to be able to produce something like a mystic potion on my own without having to buy one. And she is eating very well. I don't power feed my animals, or she would have been up to size pretty quickly. She'd be getting close to breeding, but I don't power feed my animals. I like her just the way she is. She's a beautiful animal, and I absolutely love the Mystic gene.